There is currently an aerial flood watch for Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Creeks and streams may rise out of their banks. Flooding may occur in poor drainage and urban areas. There is a potential for 1.5 to 2 inches of rain Saturday into Sunday. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. This is from the National Weather Service. There is currently an aerial flood watch in Sacramento, California. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Creeks and streams may rise out of their banks. Flooding may occur in poor drainage in urban areas. Low water crossings may be flooded. There is potential for mud and rock slides in the foothills and mountains. Additional details: periods of moderate to heavy rainfall are expected today and into Friday, with rainfall totals of 1 to 2.5 inches in the valley and delta and 2 to 5 inches in the foothills and mountains below the snow line. Given very wet conditions over the past 2 weeks, minor flooding impacts are expected with any runoff that occurs. Debris flows over recent burn scars like the Park Fire are not expected, but expect increased muddy runoff. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. This alert expires on Friday at 10 p.m. This is from the National Weather Service. There is currently a lake effect snow warning for Van Buren, New York. Impacts. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. Areas of blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. The hazardous conditions could impact the Thursday evening and Friday morning commutes. Gusty winds could bring down tree branches. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in case you're in your vehicle in case of an emergency. The latest road conditions for the state are calling from can be obtained by calling 511. During lake effect snow, the weather can vary from bands of locally heavy snow to dry weather just a few miles away. Visibilities can also vary greatly. Be prepared for rapid changes in weather, visibility, and road conditions. This alert ends at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. Heavy lake effect snow expected. Total snow accumulations between 6 and 12 inches and localized amounts of over 15 inches. Wind gusting as high as 45 miles per hour this evening, decreasing to 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts by Friday at morning. This is from the National Weather Service. There is currently a special weather statement for the District of Columbia. Strong winds have begun to develop behind a cold front across the Washington and Baltimore metropolitan areas, as well as central Maryland, east West Virginia, and northern Virginia. These winds will gust around 40 to 45 miles per hour, with isolated gusts up to 50 miles per hour through early this evening. Winds should slowly diminish in strength by later this evening. These gusty limbs could blow around unsecured objects. A few tree limbs could be blown down during this period. This alert ends on Thursday at 8 p.m. This is from the National Weather Service. There is also a wind advisory for Washington, D.C. Northwest winds 20 to 25 miles per hour, with gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. Gusty winds will blow around unsecured objects. Tree limbs could be blown down and few power outages may result. Winds this strong can make driving difficult, especially for high-profile vehicles. Use extra caution. This is from the National Weather Service. There is currently 3 weather alerts for Portland, Oregon. Cold weather advisory. For the cold weather advisory, wind chills of 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. For the wind advisory, at least winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. For the cold weather advisory until noon PST Friday. For the wind advisory until 4 p.m. PST this afternoon. Gusty winds will blow around unsecured objects. Tree limbs could be blown down, and a few power outages may result. Frostbite and hypothermia will occur if unprotected skin is exposed to these temperatures. Wind chill values can lead to hypothermia with prolonged exposure. Use extra caution when driving, especially if operating a high-profile vehicle. Secure outdoor objects such as garbage cans and other objects that can easily blow around. Those planning to venture outdoors should use common sense and dress warmly, making sure exposed skin is properly covered to prevent frostbite and or hypothermia. Avoid being outdoors in wet conditions, which can cause the risk of the body cooling down and becoming hypothermic. This alert expires on Friday at 12 p.m. PST. This is from the National Weather Service. Winter storm warning. Heavy mixed precipitation, total snow and sleet accumulations of 1 to 3 inches, and ice accumulations around 1/10 of an inch. Wind gusting as high as 45 miles per hour. Until 10 a.m. PST Friday. Roads and especially bridges and overpasses will likely become slick and hazardous. Significant ice accumulation on power lines and tree limbs may cause widespread and long-lasting power outages. Consider postponing travel until weather conditions improve. If you must travel, be sure to slow down and allow extra time. If your car becomes trapped in deep snow, be sure to keep your car off to stay safe from potential carbon monoxide poisoning. If you are using a generator, be sure to keep it outdoors and away from windows and vents. Be aware that walking surfaces may be slick. Walk with extra care. Backcountry recreation is not advised. This is from the National Weather Service. There is currently a commuter alert for Portland, Oregon. Roads may be covered in snow/slush ice. This alert expires on Thursday at 3 p.m. PST. This is from WeatherBug. We have a new weather report. About an inch of snow has fallen in Toledo, Ohio. There is currently a winter weather advisory in effect from 4 p.m. Friday to 6 a.m. CST Saturday in Madison, Wisconsin. Snow expected. Total snow accumulations between 2 and 5 inches with the lower amounts south of Madison. A portion of south central Wisconsin. Plan on slippery road conditions. The hazardous conditions are expected to impact the Friday evening commute. A 2 to 3 hour burst of moderate to heavy snow will fall in the early evening with 1 inch per hour snowfall rates expected. Lighter snow will then continue afterward. Slow down and use caution while traveling. The latest road conditions for the state you are calling from can be obtained by calling 511. This is from the U.S. National Weather Service. There is currently a flash flood watch now in effect from Thursday morning through Thursday evening in Los Angeles, California. Flash flooding and debris flows caused by excessive rainfall are possible. Where? In near burn scars in Los Angeles and Ventura counties, with the greatest risks within near Eaton, Palisades / Franklin and Ridge burn scars. Heavy rain over the burn scars could trigger life-threatening and damaging flooding and debris flows. The National Weather Service is forecasting heavy rainfall over numerous burn scars, with the greatest risk over near the Eaton / Palisades / Franklin and Bridge, which may lead to flash flooding and debris flows. Visit www.weather.gov/safety/flood for more information. A flash flood watch means that conditions may develop that lead to flash flooding. Flash flooding is a very dangerous situation. Local emergency services are monitoring the situation and will issue a public statement as soon as conditions warrant. Plan now so you will know what to do in an emergency. Follow the advice of public safety officials. There is currently a flood watch in effect from late Friday night through Saturday evening in Little Rock, Arkansas. Flooding caused by excessive rainfall is possible. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying flood-prone locations. You can get additional details from www.weather.gov/safety/flood. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. This is from the U.S. National Weather Service. There is a cold weather advisory in effect from midnight tonight to noon CST Friday in Minot, North Dakota. Very cold wind chills as low as 35 below expected. The wind chills as low as 35 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 10 minutes. Use caution while traveling and wear appropriate clothing. This is from the U.S. National Weather Service. There is currently a winter weather advisory in effect until 7 a.m. EST Friday in Hamburg, New York. Snow accumulations 4 to 8 inches. Winds gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. Travel will be difficult. Areas of blowing snow will significantly reduce visibility. The hazardous conditions will impact this evening's and Friday morning commutes.